Hey guys, welcome back to Shaper and Friends, and today we're taking a look at the Hydra. The Hydra resides in the Lair of the Hydra map and is probably the second easiest boss to fight, depending on your build. Usually it's Minotaur the easiest, and the Hydra, then sometimes Phoenix, and then finally the Chimera, who is the most mechanically intensive. The Hydra, Phoenix, and Chimera have a lot of mechanics compared to the Minotaur, who most people can usually face tank. The Hydra is interesting because it's a bow user with a lot of ice damage as well, so you're gonna have to deal with a lot of moving around here as well. When you're fighting the Hydra, they all the animations of the Hydra's special attacks are very well animated, are well shown, so you just have to pick up on what attack they're using and just sidestep it. The Hydra is really easy because once they lock in a certain direction, the Hydra is just gonna... You can just move a little bit to the side and you'll be able to hit and take them down. So as long as the Hydra doesn't have any dangerous mods, you want to avoid any mods like added damage or the weakness or minus resistance, because the elemental damage that the Hydra does is a lot, and since it's a lot of it's ice and projectile, the ice damage might end up freezing you, especially because he has like the ballista phase where there's like ballistas shooting ice balls from everywhere in the map, which you have to dodge, and then when she mirror arrows away and you have to dodge those while she's gone. You have to find her again when she's on the ground and then take her out. So yeah, the Hydra, mechanically intensive but with decent damage. We're gonna go and out the map. So I picked up cannot leech life from monsters. That is a mod that I'm gonna reroll that one. My build cannot leech mod. It can't do elemental reflect, and it can't do... Actually, it's just these two that you can't do. I skipped temporal chains, not because my build can't do it, just because I don't like temporal chains. I'm gonna reroll this one. And what do we get? Oh, this one looks tough. Cannot regenerate life, mana, or energy shield. That's something I don't want to deal with the Hydra, because since I don't pack a mana flask and I can afford to reroll it, I'm just gonna reroll it. Since I don't pack a mana flask, with a mana flask, this is something you'd be able to do. But since I don't have one, if I'm fighting the Hydra without being able to regenerate my mana, what might happen is I whirling blades too many times, and I'm gonna be stuck there like a sitting duck without being able to attack. The only way to get mana back is by attacking with melee. That's not really feasible when the Hydra is using her bow to take you down, and barraging you constantly. Without being able to whirling blades, I can't really dodge her abilities either. So let's reroll this again, and we got temporal change. I'm gonna do because it's just okay. This one, let's see. Areas got humanoids. That sounds bad for me. Monsters have increased critical chance, so Hydra's gonna do a lot more damage. Monsters have increased crit multi. Hydra's gonna do even more damage. Monsters increased 28% increased monster damage. That's gonna be even more damage on the Hydra. Monsters can't be taunted. That doesn't really bother me. Can't be slowed below base speed. I don't really have anything to slow her with, and players have 25% less AoE. Since I'm projectile, the AoE mod doesn't really bother me. This is a very difficult map. I might get one shot by the Hydra here, but as long as I'm decent mechanically, I should be able to do it. I should not try and face tank any of her abilities. If I face tank it, that crit with the increased crit multi with the more damage is probably gonna kill me in one shot. But we're still gonna try this map. Now, regular mobs should not be a problem. Go on to the second episode of Shaper and Friends. The tile set is pretty good in this map. It's pretty much a straight line, similar to the Minotaur, very little backtracking. There can be cases where you completely forget to check one area, like, or certain instances of the map that has really bad tile sets, but usually, like this one has a little bit more backtracking than I'm used to on the Hydra map. That area, usually it's just a straight line and you don't have to worry about it. It's based on the sewers tile set from Act 3. I don't know what divination cards it drops, but it seems to be a pretty decent map layout. the end. Something you wouldn't mind farming. But the mob density here is pretty bad. Like, there's just not enough monsters. Probably because their rooms are so thin, there's like no space to put more monsters in. But yeah, you can see the monsters giving me a hard time. They're doing a lot of damage, and that's all from those crits. That, take out the monsters that come off of it. Nothing. Okay, that seems like a dead end. That seems like a dead end. It's a dead end, so we're gonna go through this way. I'm gonna clear the rest of the map. Hopefully not die to the Hydra. Hopefully I'll be mechanical skilled enough to deal with the Hydra's throw techniques, bow techniques, and as well as dodge. Mostly the phase that gives me the most trouble is when she slips away using her mirror arrow and you can't see her for a while, and that's when I don't have anything to hit, so I don't have anything to regen or like to leech off of. And without life leech, my character kind of fumbles a little bit.
God bless you on this.
Okay, Elrion's over here, but we're not gonna do his mission. He's already level 8 for me. So, through. There's a tormented spirit, but that got me. Do those things. Here is clear. I think we should be at the end of the map right now. Check out how many monsters are remaining. 5. That was a pretty good clear. Swap to my defense setup, and let's go fight the Hydra. So you can set up here, there's a little bit of space, but he starts attacking with those as soon as you can. So that's one of the attacks I'm talking about. Just sidestep that, dodge anything, anytime she's gonna charge, and that's her blink away arrow ability. So during that ability, I'm just gonna have to somehow manage to stay alive. Dodge that, that's gonna be a really powerful fork blast from her. Dodge that. Dodge all of those. Oh! Make sure you don't get hit. Okay, this is another phase that's gonna be sketchy because I don't have anything to leech off of. But if you keep a cool head and just make sure where the Hydra is, don't get hit, and done. And we got a refund. We got the map back, so I'm gonna be able to sell that for a decent amount of money, and also got more of the fragments for fighting Shaper. So yeah, that was the Hydra. Not so tough as long as you know how to dodge and you can stay alive during the phase where she disappears and her ads spawn. The ad phase is probably the most dangerous phase of Hydra, and especially when she charges that big bolt and you can see a huge white flash here while in front of her while she's charging. That's her forked ability. That's really painful. But as long as you can dodge those, you're going to be fine dealing with the Hydra. Just sidestep and hit. Sidestep and hit. Pretty simple. Well, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.